Today we're working with a Jacquard product called Dynaflow. It's a great product to work with, and it's a free-flowing liquid acrylic that acts like a dye, but it's a paint. It's considered super saturated. What this means is that it's like water. If you pick up the jar, it's very liquid, but it's super saturated pigments. The different characteristics that you can do is you can have a watercolor effect, as seen here, on paper, or you can work on fabric, you can stain with it. It's compatible with any Jacquard textile or regular paints. Any acrylic-based paint product it's compatible with. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do today is show you a few fun techniques. Okay, I'm working with one of the silk Jacquard hoops, and I'm going to take some of our resist. This is a water-based resist, and I'm using it as almost my pen. I'm going to outline with it. Then I'm going to take my Dynaflow and just start filling in the areas. And notice how it just bleeds to the resist, and it won't go outside of the resist walls. The difference between a solvent-based resist and a water-based resist is that a solvent-based, you can immediately start working with it. In a water-based resist, you need a little bit of drying time. I'm going to mix a few colors, get some green in here. That's one technique that's a lot of fun to work with. Okay, then another technique is to take the Jacquard silk salt and put it on the painted areas. And you have to have your paint very wet when you put this on. So you can work in stages or it won't absorb the paint. Okay, then we're going to set this over to the side and watch it. Okay, then another technique is that you can take a spritzer bottle and spray the silk, and this gives you a really fun watercolor effect. And just kind of put a design and watch it bleed and flow. In between, you can still spray it and it'll bleed more. I've got some samples right here of some different techniques. I like to try to keep my lighter colors separate from the darker. So I try to have a different brush for each color. See how it's got overlapping areas. Another technique which is really fun and fast is that you can take a silk scarf, throw it in water, wring it out. I mean, this is literally a 2-minute project. Wring it out really well. Throw it into a bag. Take some of your Dynaflow and just dump it in there, turning the scarf as you pour the Dynaflow in. And another color here. Ooh, it's fun. Oh, I'm going to throw a little bit of salt in here too. And what's really neat about the salt is that it absorbs the dye, and you can get the starburst effect with it. I'm going to take it and just twist it and squish it. And then let it set for about half hour. Okay, let's see what our project looks like after about a half hour. Wow, looks great. And notice the starbursts from the salt. This really gives it a unique look. The really neat thing about Dynaflow is that when it dries, you can't even tell it's a paint. And you feel it and you're going, oh my gosh, you can't tell it's a paint. And that's what's really unique about it. This product can be used on synthetics as well as natural fibers and fabrics. Have fun painting with Jacquard products.